What's up guys, LQ here with the LQ Review. Thank you so much for joining me here at my YouTube channel. This is where I talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff that I love to talk about. Movies, video games, comic books, and TV shows. And right now let's talk about the new season of Expedition Unknown. The premiere was a two-parter, so 2 episodes, and it was about the exploration of Petra, specifically the exploration of the Treasury. The Treasury, as you'll know, was featured in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. It was the final resting place of the Holy Grail. And I'm a huge fan of that movie. All right, I love Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. I actually believe it is the best Indiana Jones movie. Even better than Raiders. I know that might be a hot take, but I even like it more than Raiders. So it was cool to see them back there. Now, when we went into the Treasury, you have the image of what's inside there based on what you saw in that movie growing up, and when they go inside, it's just a big empty room. So that was kind of weird. But when they do the ground penetrating scan and they find out that there is a tomb under there, and they start digging, I'm sitting here on pins and needles wondering what are they going to find. And it's just fascinating to know that that tomb was under there while they were filming The Last Crusade, while thousands and thousands of tourists have been visiting there. This tomb has been down there, and we have no idea what's in there. All right, so I'm backing up a little bit. When Josh Gates was first going to Petra, and he was going through the canyon. It's the canyon of the crescent moon, right? That's the canyon from the movie he was walking through. And it was so cool to see it in a different context, with the real world glasses on, actually seeing it as it is. And it was cool. What I did not know about Petra was that there were hundreds and hundreds of buildings carved into the walls. Now, I knew that the Treasury was there, obviously. And I had heard that there was some other buildings that the civilization carved into the walls, but I didn't realize to the extent that this had happened. And to see, actually, the extent that this civilization carved into the walls of this canyon, it was amazing. It was amazing. And I would love to go there one day and see it with my own eyes. It was just very cool to see. Even if you were seeing it through the eyes of Josh Gates and through the eyes of the show, it was just really cool to see. When the episode ended and they confirmed there is a tomb down here, I couldn't wait till the next episode came. Because what have I always said about shows like Expedition Unknown, Expedition Bigfoot, Expedition X? What they find isn't always as important as the story that they're telling. The story has to be first and foremost. Maybe the story is about a cryptid. Maybe the story is historical, and they're going through some historical facts that have happened. Whatever it is, there has to be a story that grabs you. And this story had me hooked. And the thought that we might actually see them find something, that was just even more cool. So, at the between episodes, episode 1 was over, and then a week later, episode 2 came on. Between episodes, it was kind of all over the news that I follow, that an archaeological expedition had found skeletons in Petra under the Treasury. And I was like, whoa, they did find something. How cool is that? So I started reading up on the articles. And what was amazing is that one of the skeletons was found with a cup that looks just like the cup of Christ from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. And I was like, that is wild. That is wild. That is a case of art imitating life, and then life imitating art. I mean, it was so cool to see. Now, obviously, nobody's making the claim that this is the lost grail or anything like that. It was just this moment of irony that was just really, really fun. Episode 2 came on yesterday, and honestly, having read through all the stories, seen some interviews that Josh Gates gave about it, the episode didn't quite hit as hard because I already knew what they were going to find, but it was still very cool to see those skeletons in there. And then they do another scan and they find there's another tomb 12 feet underneath that one. Obviously, they didn't break ground because they have to finish excavating that site. But how cool is it that in these locations, these ancient locations in this world that are very well known, that are visited by thousands and thousands of people on a regular basis, there's still discoveries to be made. I find that fascinating and and hopeful that there's still a lot of facts about humanity um, that we don't know yet. And yeah, I just love that. So great 2 episodes. Loved every second of it, and can't wait to see where Josh Gates is going to take us next. What did you guys think of these 2 episodes about Petra and the Treasury? Let me know in the comments below. While you're down there commenting, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and until next time, we'll see you guys later.